Now, the bond which is formed between a metal and a non-metal, that means a cation and anion, will be very strong. And the name of that bond is ionic bond. Okay, ionic bond is also called as electrovalent bond. Okay, ionic bond or electrovalent bond. We will be studying about covalent bond in carbon chapter. Now we will come back to double displacement reaction equation. How to explain double displacement reaction with the help of an activity. This already we have studied. Barium chloride plus sodium sulfate gives barium sulfate plus sodium chloride. Right? Now, see, while writing I have written barium Ba plus Cl minus. It's in aqueous form. Sodium sulfate also sodium positive, sulfate negative. This is also aqueous form. It gives barium sulfate Ba plus SO4 minus, cation and anion Na plus Cl minus. Okay, I'll explain this activity. I am taking two test tubes. In test tube A, I am taking barium chloride solution, 5 ml of barium chloride solution, and in the test tube B, we'll take 5 ml of sodium sulfate solution. Okay, I have put aqueous because it is mixed with water. Now these two things I have taken two test tubes. Now I am pouring sodium sulfate solution into barium chloride like this. Drop by drop I am adding. Okay. When I pour like that, immediate response will be seen there. Immediately what will happen? A white colored solid substance will be formed. Okay. That is called as barium sulfate. The barium sulfate which is formed is a precipitate, white colored precipitate. To show a precipitate, we should put one downward arrow. See, this shows that it is a precipitate plus sodium chloride will be formed. Okay. Now, a precipitate is formed here, no? So, this is also called as precipitation reaction. In one word questions they may ask. Double displacement reaction can also be called as dash. What? Precipitation reaction. Okay, now we will see some more examples. See here, for all the cations and anions I have shown positive sign as well as negative sign. Okay, this is positive, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. First one is lead nitrate in aqueous form, all in aqueous form. Lead nitrate in aqueous form then combines with potassium iodide, you will get lead iodide plus potassium nitrate. Here lead iodide will be a precipitate and it will be yellow in color. Yellow colored precipitate will be formed. Here lead nitrate plus sodium sulfate. If you mix lead nitrate and sodium sulfate, see the first plus will go and combine with the second negative, and the second plus will come and combine with the first one's negative. So PbSO4, that is lead sulfate plus sodium nitrate. Okay, this is also a precipitate and it will be white in color. AgNO3 silver nitrate plus sodium chloride. This is also aqueous. When it combines, you will get silver chloride plus sodium nitrate. Here, this is a precipitate and it will be white in color. Copper sulfate plus hydrogen sulfide. Copper sulfate, it is aqueous. Hydrogen sulfide also, it will be in aqueous form. Copper sulfate plus hydrogen sulfide gives copper sulfide plus H2SO4. This is a precipitate and it will be black in color. Black colored precipitate will be formed. You can study any two examples. Okay. The last one acid. HCl is an acid and NaOH is a base. What is the name? HCl is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid plus NaCl, NaOH, sodium hydroxide. This is a base. Sodium hydroxide. When you combine these two things, on acid plus base gives salt plus water. This is a formula. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. So now hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide we have taken. Same way, the sodium H is going and combining with the water here, and you will get water and salt will be formed. This type of reaction is called as neutralization reaction. Here no precipitate will be formed, but still this is also an example for double displacement reaction. So this is also called as neutralization reaction. Okay. You can study any two examples, and this is very important. The reaction which we study with the help of an activity. This is very important. After studying the activity, practice with the help of equations. Write the equations, balance all the equations, check it once. In case if you get any doubts, send it to me. Okay.